The news comes on the same day that Mr. Trump went face-to-face with the New York Times over how the paper is covering and has been covering the president-elect and his new administration. For more on that, we go to Fox News Media Buzz host Howie Kurtz. Hey, Howie.
Hey, Megan. Donald Trump constantly criticizes what he calls the failing New York Times and then threatened a lawsuit during the campaign. So it was something of a surprise when he agreed to a meeting today. Even more of a surprise when he canceled it, tweeting that the paper had tried to change the terms and conditions and continues to cover me inaccurately and with a nasty tone. The Times says it was Trump who tried to drop the on-the-record portion of the meeting, but within hours it was back on, with publisher Arthur Sulzberger Jr. sitting next to the president-elect at the Manhattan newsroom. And Trump, who had been keeping a low profile, made plenty of news. Trump said he had changed his mind on the use of waterboarding and other forms of torture, deciding it's not effective, after talking with retired General James Mattis, who he's seriously considering to run the Pentagon. Trump dug in against taking action to resolve potential conflicts of interest involving his global real estate empire, refusing to rule out meeting business partners in the White House. And he won't distance himself from his children, who will be running it. If we're up to some people, said Trump, I would never, ever see my daughter Ivanka again. And speaking of family, he said he might tap Ivanka's husband, Jared Kushner, a Jewish developer and campaign advisor with no experience in public office, as a special envoy to the Middle East. Trump saying he'd love to be the one who makes peace between Israel and the Palestinians. Trump even said he has an open mind on climate change, which he has called a concept invented by the Chinese to hurt American manufacturing. In this interview, he refused to repeat his earlier position on abandoning the global climate agreement reached last year in Paris. And Trump appeared to back off his threat to loosen the libel laws, telling the Times folks, I think you'll be happy. Bottom line here, these comments will probably be welcomed by the Washington establishment, even by some Democrats, but could be seen as a betrayal by Trump's conservative base. In fact, the conservative site Breitbart, which had been run by Trump advisor Steve Bannon, ripped Trump for a broken promise, for saying he's decided against seeking a special prosecutor for Hillary Clinton. The newspaper billed today's session as Trump, quote, tempered some of his most extreme campaign promises. Or maybe he's just moderating his stances, as newly elected presidents sometimes do. Megan?
I can't keep up. Howie, thank you.